What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twist of Life for TV. I know nobody's in here yet, but I'm saying what's up anyway. I just not wait for people to come in. I am doing a live PNTV. Hopefully, I get some interactive folks in here today. And just in case, I try to get my topics together. What we gonna talk about? It's just February. And we got, in the middle of Black History Month, we got all this craziness going on. Still with the politics. Hey, whoever you are, just come in. Welcome to the chat. I'm trying to get set up. Waiting on people to roll on through. I'm doing this an hour early than normal because had a couple people, and it was just two. A couple people said they was trying to make the live, but they've been falling asleep. So I said I was gonna bring it up an hour early, trying to see if we can get those couple people in, because I know they pretty engaging. This is an interactive chat, so I do not expect you to just sit there and watch me talk. I could have did a recorded video for that. It's a live stream. We engage with one another, so hopefully you will be engaging as well. What am I looking for? Got the boycott stuff. Oh, I need to get my email up. Email. So I plan on talking about the boycotts that are going on. The current one that we're in for Black History Month. I plan on talking about the economic boycott that's coming up. Briefly hint on Mitch McConnell leaving. So I was going to talk about the different elections that are coming up that we need to be mindful of. The felon as a king. I was going to address that. Hopefully I remember. These are topics that I plan on talking about. All the January 6ers who have been rearrested, I was going to address that. And anything anybody else wanted to talk about, I haven't been on my page. As I said on the channel, if you have something that you want to discuss, leave it in the comment section. Usually nobody leaves shit, so we're gonna see if anybody left something today. That's what I'm finna check out right now. So here we go. Comments. Post. Nope, like I said, nobody left nothing. So I'm just gonna be winging this shit. So from what I was saying, the SAFE Act, I need to pull that up too. And what that was, I wanted to try to address that. And what else I wanted to address? Hey, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. The boycott, the protest, the felon naming himself a king. What you need to know about the SAFE Act, the upcoming elections. That was it. And then whatever else is on everybody's mind. I'm gonna try to do this on a Wednesday. Last time that didn't work out too well. I'm going as long as people are interacting. If you're not interacting, then I cut the stream short, because I could do other stuff with my damn time if nobody wants to interact. So anyway, like I said, I'm Poetry. Welcome to the chat. This is February 22nd. We almost done with Black History Month. But it's Black History all year long, even though our government is trying to minimize what it means to be black in this country. So, first of all, I got 4 people in here. I want to know how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. It's just February, and so far, the felon has signed 73 executive orders. It seemed like it's been a lot more, but it's been 73 executive orders that he signed since he's been in office on January 20th. 68 of those have been put into place. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of agencies are being shut down. There's a lot of court suits that have been filed against this administration. I think more court suits than I have ever seen in my lifetime. And there may have been has any administration been sued like this? Let me check. Has any? I got my trusty laptop right here. Perpetually angry. Hey Anna, how you doing? I understand. I've been If y'all notice, I have not been on my channel like I normally have been. I have really been upset. I have been triggered from so many different emotions, from so many different angles. Triggered by the Maga, triggered by the Felon, triggered by the the unorganized protest. I've been triggered by a whole lot of stuff. So has any administration been sued like this? Okay, so there has been other administrations sued before, but not to this extent. Dear goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, the anger has set in. It's hard for me to formulate like clear, coherent thoughts without being angry. Everything is fucking triggering me at this point in time. Like, I run out of toilet paper and I'm triggered. I am kind of triggered about my toilet paper though, because I went to Home Depot prior to the boycott that's been going on, and they ran out of my toilet paper. Come to find out, they have discontinued it. So even if I was going to Home Depot, I couldn't buy none anyway. So I gotta find me some new toilet paper that's nice to my buttocks. I'm kind of upset by that. I'm kind of pretty triggered by that. They're just going through some emotions right now. I got a whole pack left, but when that pack run out, I don't know where I'm gonna go, because I'm still on my Target boycott. I have not went to the store, even though there's things I need to buy. I just realized I got Christmas gift cards. People from my job gave me gift cards. That's from Target. I got a stack of them over there on my counter that I can't use. Can't sell them back. So, yeah. And I don't know. I don't plan, once the boycott is over. Like I said, the Target boycott was supposed to be for the entire month of January. I love that toilet paper. Yes. That toilet paper was good. It didn't stop my toilet up. It wasn't harsh on my bottom. It was the right consistency. And I don't know where I'm going to get toilet paper now that works like that. But I do know that for some reason they're out of it. For the past 3 months, I have went into a Home Depot and I could not find the toilet paper. And even the employees didn't realize that the toilet paper was gone. They was like, we used to have it right here. And I was like, I know. So I come in this store all the time. And then I went online, couldn't find it. I had ordered some and they kept canceling my order. Couldn't figure out why they kept canceling. Apparently the stores around me didn't have any. So it's another store that was about 20 something miles from my house. They had 3 packs left. I ordered 2 because I'm like, I ain't trying to be greedy. I just need 2. And then I thought about it. Nobody else in 150 miles had toilet paper. I should have got all 3. But I got those 2 and I was going to try to go ahead and just go in the store and buy that extra 1. It was gone when I got there. So when I check on right now, they don't even have it on the site anymore. So like if I go to Home Depot and put in HDX toilet paper, it's going to say 0 search results. They even removed it from the site. So I'm thinking they discontinued it. But they still selling their paper towels. They still selling their trash bags. But, child, I don't know what I'm going to do. It took me some years to find the right toilet paper for my buttocks. Charmin stops up the plumbing here. Something I plumbing in Florida is not as good as it could be. It don't have no good pressure. So it stops at the toilet. Angel Soft too thin. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out anyway. Because again, I hadn't planned on boycotting Home Depot. I was just boycotting Target. That's what my goal was this month. But I realized that I have fallen into all the other boycotts that are going on. Like I haven't ordered from Amazon. I haven't ordered from Home Depot. I haven't went into certain stores. I can't even remember all the stores. I can't even remember all the stores no more, child. But yeah, so, like I said, I've been keeping on that Target boycott. So I don't know if anybody, once this boycott is over, who wants to go back to shopping at Target, want the gift cards, I will give it to you because I'm not going to use them. I don't plan on going back. I've been gone this long, don't plan on going back. So speaking of that, since I brought up the boycotts, I know a lot of the 92% are saying they sitting back and they not doing nothing. However, I do know that there are some that are supporting the economic boycott that is happening on February 28th. Now, this boycott was set up by the People's Union. I believe the guy who organized the name is either GM or Jeff. I'm not sure which is his name in here. Jay. His name is Jay. He organized. I ain't got my glasses on, child. I still can't read that screen. I lost my glasses. You know the ones I got with the red frames? I lost them. So anywho, the People's Union USA.com. If you want more information on that, you can go to their website. Let me see if I can go to my channel, and I can put the link if you want the link to, if you want to go see what the collective efforts are in regards to a full economic boycott. I'll drop the link into the chat. Hold up, here we go. Let me put the mute on. Where's my chat? There we go. Okay. www. People's Union USA.com for economic boycott information. Make sure I got that right before I send it in the People's Union. See, I was about to mess it up. I just put People's Union. Where did my chat go? The People's Union. Alright, so that's the link for the People's Union if you interested in the upcoming boycotts. But what I have here, if you didn't want to go look it up yourself, I put my camera up here because my finger up here because I ain't got it. So again, for the whole month of February, we were boycotting Target. There were a few of us that was boycotting Target. From what I hear, there are a lot of people. What's up, Von D? How you doing, baby? There are a lot of people out here that are posting that Target is being hit hard and losing a lot of money. I haven't seen any numbers other than people like me, bloggers and content creators who are posting these numbers that Target is losing. Target losses. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. The last thing I'm showing here is that Target lost $15.7 billion of market value after the share prices fell back in November. Yeah, that's what. Thank you. Hey, babe. So yeah, that's the only thing I saw. And like this, I told y'all in the last video, if you was here for the last live, that the shareholders suing Target had nothing to do with the boycott that was started on February 1st. It was all about the shareholders losing money from the previous backlash they had when they tried to remove the LGBTQIA plus products out of the store. And that's when the stock really took a hit. So that's that $15.7 billion. That's in relation to that. The lawsuit was filed on January 24th. Again, that was before we even started the boycott on February 1st. So I actually do not have any information that I can see specifically saying that Target has lost so many dollars based off of this boycott that began for Black History Month. If there's people out there that's saying they got proof, show me. Send me a link or something. You can send it to me here in the comment section. You can put it on my IG at My Twisted Life LYF. You can send it there as well. But yeah, I don't see anything that says that that can validate the impact of what's the Target boycott. I see a lot of people going around posting videos that in Target like, oh, y'all look at the stores. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody at the stores. And I'm thinking, but you there. Not only are you there, you can hear your cart, your wheels moving around. So if you was just there to video the action to say ain't nobody here, use a damn lie. Because you there shopping yourself. You probably there either right before the store closed or right when the store open. One of the two. But don't believe hype. I refuse to believe you driving your black ass over to Target just so you can videotape to see if ain't nobody there. You ain't got that type of time on your hands. Stop lying. Okay. Anywho, but again, the Target lawsuit from the shareholders had nothing to do with the current boycott. It had to do with the shareholders feeling that they had got stiffed because they lost money in the stock market based off of the previous lawsuits that the LGBTIQ community filed from the previous time when they tried to push back their products. Okay, so but Target, if you go look at your Target ticker, if anybody watching stocks, you go look at the ticker, it's showing that Target has been losing money. They have been losing money since March of 2024. The stock started to drop then in March of 2024, and that's what prompted the shareholders to sue. So yeah, but yeah, if you got any proof that's saying that this all started, or what the impact has been as far as like the Black History Month boycott, let me know, because I can't find out. And y'all know I sit here and look on the internet all day long. But what I was about to say about what's coming up. So the People's Union USA, again, they're calling for a worldwide boycott. When they initially talked about it, they talked about just on United States. They were just talking to us. But it has come to the organizers' attention that people worldwide are having a problem with our government, the tariffs that he is proposing to place, the back and forth he's got going on with Canada, Ukraine, Mexico, Greenland, all that back and forth, the potential raids that he's planning to try to take over certain countries, Elon Musk trying to get involved in Europe's politics, Africa being mad about it. It's so many different countries that's mad and upset, and people have taken to the streets to actually protest, that they have now made this a worldwide boycott. So I'm going to say it again, and I've already dropped the link in the comment section, that the People's Union USA.com is where you can find this information. But I'm going to go ahead and go over it real quick. So February 28th, there's an economic blackout. On February 28th, they do not want you spending money anywhere, worldwide. Now, we already know that this is not going to be a worldwide type of event, because we got a large percentage of people who are Maga, who support the Felon, who are very hard right conservatives, who they're just going to agree with everything he says and does, even if they don't agree with the politics. We know it's a large percentage of those people that's still going to do it anyway. And this is black, white, and otherwise. As you can see, we had a whole bunch of black people show up at the doggone Black History Month celebration in the White House. I thought they canceled Black History Month for us. But anyway, they had a whole bunch of them show up. Trust me, all of them gonna still be out there shopping. They probably gonna go out and shop now, specifically just because everybody else is not shopping. But that's supposed to be the economic blackout worldwide. Don't buy anything on that particular day. The 92 percenters that I addressed last week, the ones who I say are just 92% when it came to voting, the motherfuckers, the ones that get on my goddamn nerves, y'all all rah school bombing about, I'm 92%, but you ain't did shit else but vote. Okay, I'm quite sure they still not gonna participate in this boycott because they not participating at all. But then there are some of us who are still considered part of that 92%, that know when it's time to take action, when it's time to make moves, when it's time to do things in our best interest as well. So I'm still going to be participating. I'm actually going to be participating in the economic boycott anyway, because I'm still already boycotting Target anyhow. So I don't just plan on not buying shit that day. If I'm going to get gas, get it on 27th or get it on the 29th, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not 29th. It's not a leap year, the first. Okay, so anywho, February 28th, a full economic boycott, blackout. Don't shop anywhere. I know I got a couple YouTubers, a couple lifers who said that they're going to be traveling that day. If you can, don't buy shit at the airports. Okay. The next one coming up is they're going to specifically target certain companies. Now I know Reverend Al Sharpton said he was going to get together a boycott as well, but they were going to monitor certain companies for 90 days, and during this time period they're going to see who's making the profit of the companies who pull back their DEI, and then he's going to select 2 companies. Hey Desi, what's going on? He's going to select 2 companies to determine who's he's going to boycott. So this boycott with the People's Union is something totally different. I wish we could all just fucking unite under one thing, but I understand there's different layers to this stuff, and you probably got to hit them in so many different kind of ways at the same damn time. So anywho, the People's Union, they are going to formulate a boycott specifically against Amazon from March 7th through the 14th. I'm not sure. My heart rate has been acting up lately, y'all. I'm not sure why they're skipping the first week of... They're doing every other week. I'm not sure why they're doing every other week. I guess to give people time to go out and shop who need to shop. That's going to participate in these. So, February 28th, the economic blackout, don't buy shit, nowhere. March 7th through the 14th, Amazon boycott. March 21st through the 28th, they're going to boycott Nestle. When you look at Nestle, you want to look up all the different companies that Nestle owns. Nestle owns more than just chocolate. So, let me see if I can find out Nestle companies. Nestle Pure Life Water, Perrier Water, is it how you pronounce it? Perrier. Nestea Lemonades and Teas, Nescafe Cafe, Nespresso Coffee. I said Nescafe Cafe. Nescafe, which is a coffee brand. Drumstick Ice Cream, Haagen-Dazs, Smarties Candy, Alpo Dog Food, Friskies Cat Food, Purina Dog Food. Oh, Buitoni, that's them too. It's a pasta brand. I like their pasta. Carnation Milk, DiGiorno Pizza. This is going to be a hard one on a lot of people. Gerber Baby Products. Gerber is the only brand I know for real when it comes to baby food, but I ain't had a baby in damn near 30 years. So, Gerber Baby Products, Hot Pockets, Lean Cuisine, Nido Milk, Boost. You know, a lot of diabetics and a lot of people working out. Hey, Sonya Renee, what's going on? A lot of diabetics use Boost. A lot of people that work out use Boost for protein. I'm just skipping over some fucking Cheerios. You know, Nesquik, Starbucks home coffee brand, shredded wheat. These are some of the companies. I didn't even read them all. That's just some of the companies that fall under the Nestle brand. So I'm thinking for sure this is the reason. Did I close out my thing? I did close it out. This is the reason why they're skipping weeks in between the boycott dates, to give people the time to go out and buy the stuff that they need if they are going to participate during these weeks. Okay, I gotta find my Gmail again. Somehow I closed it up. No, that's not the one I want. Where's my Gmail? Okay, so that's Nestle, March 7th through the 14th. March 21st to 28th. Then you have Walmart, a full boycott for Walmart, April 7th through the 14th. And then after tax day, because you know everybody be trying to get their taxes around April 15th, they plan on doing another economic blackout. That's a full blackout. Don't shop nowhere with nobody, April 18th. Then we go on to General Mills boycott, April 21st to 28th. General Mills, again, is like Nestle. You have to go to that company's website and see what all the companies are that you are not going to shop from if you are participating in these boycotts. May 6th through the 12th, they're going to circle back around to Amazon. May 20th through the 26th, they're going to circle back around to Walmart. June 3rd through the 9th, they're going to hit Target. June 24th through the 30th, they're going to add McDonald's to the boycott. And then on Independence Day, which I'm going to see how many people are really going to do this, they are planning to boycott Independence Day. The website is www.thepeoples with the S Union USA.com. I put it in the chat. Let me see if I can pin it, because I think I could pin it. Yep, I pinned it to the top of the chat, so you have the link there. It don't look like my link worked though. It didn't look like my link worked. Let me try it again. I'm pinning that one. Oh, because I gotta do HTTPS. HTTPS backslash. Is it 2 backslashes? Yep. www.thepeoplesunionusa.com. Bam. There we go. I was like, I didn't pin like this that time. Come on, girl. Pin the message. All right, so now it's pinned to the top. Okay, so those are all the boycotts. But again, like I was just saying, the current boycott that we're in right now for February, Black History Month, there has been no reports that I've seen, and I've searched every day. I ain't got shit else to do, y'all. I'm at home, off work. I've been off work since December 31st. I ain't got shit else to do but sit on the phone, in the internet, and research it. I have not seen one substantiated piece of document that says that the boycott for February is making an impact. I do believe it is, but I have not seen anything. So when you see all these content creators bragging about how Target getting sued by the shareholders because of DEI, or Target done lost $15 billion because of DEI, that is not based off of the February boycott. It had everything to do with the shareholders losing money beginning March of 2024 because of the lawsuit that the LGBTIQ community filed on them for them removing the products out of the store. When I think the Ladies of Liberty, the Moms of Liberty people, something like that, complained. That's what all their losses are connected to. So there has been $15.6 billion lost, but it's connected to the first case. But I say, as of right now, there's no proof that I've seen that says that there has been a significant financial loss that we can show. Because I do know there are still a lot of the 92%ers who are still running their ass in the Target and shopping anyway, because they feel like they're going to shop with the black brands that's there. I do know there are a lot of black brands that have actually pulled their products out of Target in solidarity with the boycott. And as I stated before, when we talked about y'all most popular auntie, about the reasons why she wanted everybody to stay, it didn't line up to me, considering there was like 7 other sources for which we can go buy her products directly from her. So it didn't make sense to me. But, I ain't gonna keep beating a dead horse with that situation there. So, anybody got any questions about the boycotts that's going on? A lot of y'all came in after I said this. If you plan on going back to Target after the boycott is over with, and you are interested in gift cards, I got them, because I don't plan on going back. And you can have them. I'm not going to sell them to you. I will send them to you if you want them. Just hit me up, let me know in the comment section or some shit like that. Okay. So, Mitch McConnell made an announcement, or it hit the news, that Mitch McConnell is not going to run for re-election. Everybody's cheering. But I told y'all about that last summer. If you've been on this channel, you've been watching my lives, or you've been just watching my PNTV, I told y'all Mitch was leaving last year. So it's not a shock to me. They hyped it up like this is some decision he just made because he just can't take it no more. They been saying he was leaving. I gave y'all a list of people. She wants them to stay shopping in Target because that's the main place they buy her products from. I have a different reason. Based off of her video, she said that it's so hard for black people to get their products in the store as it is. And if we stop shopping at Target, then we're taking money away from those people, which is going to make Target pull their products off the shelf. Considering that there are other avenues for us to buy their products that most people that I saw say that they were willing to do. They were willing to go shop other places for her and the other products, just not at Target. It seems to me that she's concerned about the white dollars or the non-black dollars, because Target consumer base is only 9% black people. So if they lose that 9%, they take them 9% off the shelf. What she's worried about is losing those white dollars, because the black people, those 9% who were going to do it, who were going to do the boycott, had already stated they will go to her other sources. She still has her Shopify. She has their own individual websites. She's in Sam's Club. She's in Costco's. She had some, what the hell was that thing called? Deodorant line. She on their website. She was on 7 different websites that I could find. I didn't even look at everybody, that with which you could obtain her products. So Tabitha was full of shit. Like I said, but I do know that there are a lot of companies that have pulled their products themselves and support other boycott. And then on top of it, I've heard rumor, I don't know if this is true, but I heard rumor that Target started pulling people, that they were going to close the initiative down altogether, and that they were not going to no longer search for black companies to actually put in the store. So my thing with her, in the way that she was describing it, she didn't want to mess up her money. That's what it was. My thing with her, in the way that she was describing it, it just didn't make sense. We giving you another. We saying we still gonna support you. We're gonna take. Matter of fact, the other avenues in which we were gonna support her is direct to her. She wasn't even. There was a middleman. She didn't even have to have no middleman. She was actually probably would have made more money from those sales. The ones that left Target to, you know. Now she definitely has a partnership with Target for a lot of other products, which she doesn't make. Her pots and pans. I forgot what else. But basically she's like, it's Target brand and she's sticking her name on it. That type of situation. It was something else I was going to say about her that pissed me off, and now I can't think what it was. I circle back around to when it comes to my mind. Yeah, she just didn't want to mess up her damn money. That's all it was. Her money with Target. Because like I say, her money wasn't going to really be messed up because people was already saying we go other places to buy it. Especially when it comes to the seasoning. Her seasoning is by McCormick. You can get McCormick any fucking where. Okay? You don't have to go to Target to get McCormick. It wasn't exclusive to Target. Target has a lot of products that are exclusive, and hers ain't one of them, other than her pots and pans. That's the only thing I know that's exclusive to Target. But I don't know what else I was going to say. We did find out too, well, at least I did find out too, that of the 500 products that Target had listed as black-owned businesses, a third of them were not black-owned. They were companies imitating black businesses, or they were selling products, doing Black History Month on the black shelves, but they were not black-owned businesses. I think I shared one person with Tabitha, Politics Speaks. I said one thing with her, about this one girl who her artwork is on t-shirts, on sweatshirts in Target. She did not put her artwork on consignment or commission. She didn't have any partnership or agreement with Target in order to sell her images on those shirts. So another company is masquerading her artwork and putting it as a print design on t-shirt and selling it in Target. She said she's contacted Target over the past year, so prior to this boycott even happening, and she has not gotten it resolved. But there are so many other companies just like that. And I said that before too. I said I don't normally go into like stores like Target and Walmart and look for the black history stuff specifically, because I don't know if those are truly black owned businesses. And if I'm going to support a black owned business or a minority business, I want to know specifically that that's what they are. So I usually would go to their website and try to buy direct from their website. That's just me. Now I may have went into Target or went to Walmart and looked at the product to see if I like this, if I like the feel of the material, if I fit it and get my correct size, and then I would go order it from the direct website. That's what I would do. But yeah, Sonya, what you say? They saying they would go to other places, but she's thinking they may not. So, just based off of that statement, we're saying we'll go other places to support you, and she don't believe us or trust us. You don't believe or trust your consumer base, then why the fuck do we should buy shop for you at Target? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you already don't have faith in your consumers anyway, so why the fuck would we come support you anywhere? I told y'all, her video itself made me say fuck her. As far as like buying products, I used to buy like her seasons and stuff. I used to try to get her t-shirts and her hoop earrings, the line that she partnered with. Try to get those. When she made that statement, I was like, fuck your Fiji grits. Now I won't support you. But yeah, what was I talking about? Mitch McConnell ass. I had mentioned, but like I say, I had mentioned last summer that Mitch McConnell was gonna leave and his seat was up for grabs. So there's a lot of people, a lot of places with these agencies that, I'll say it again, that lady don't want to mess up that money. I wish I really had some real numbers about what Target was doing. But yeah, she can kiss my ass as far as my dollars going to her. Yeah. Hell, I don't even watch her YouTube channel no more, so she ain't even getting views from me no more. That's how much I'm not supporting her any longer. So with Mitch McConnell's seat, so there's an opportunity for the House to be back up for grabs. There's a couple of Senate seats that are up for grabs that could possibly flip if people show their monkey asses up to the fucking elections. We have several states that have elections coming up starting in March next month. That can make a great impact on the House or the Senate. But a lot of people just don't vote in those midterm elections. Even when we had the presidential election back in November, there was a lot of representatives on the ballot at that particular time. And a lot of people just didn't vote for them. They only came in and voted for the president. And now we got a stacked House, a stacked Senate, and a stacked judiciary system that's all MAGA leaning. And everybody wondering what the fuck happened. Because your dumb ass didn't vote either in those elections, or you voted for Kamala Harris and decided to still vote Republican on the other tickets because you want to hold on to that Republican title instead of voting with your damn common sense. So just check your local areas, check your districts, because I know the seat for Matt Gaetz is up for election here in Florida. There's like 3 Florida seats that's coming open that can be voted on. Unfortunately, I can't vote on any of them because I'm in District 2 and most of them are District 5 and I think District 7 is the other one. So you gotta look at the districts too to see if you're gonna be one of the people that's voting. But yeah, I can't vote in the election that's coming up in April because I'm not a part of District 5 or District 7. I live in District 2. But yeah, show up for the damn vote. Show up for the vote. You can go to any Board of Elections website for the city that you live in, and you can see who was on the ballot. You can see what other measures are on the ballot, because sometimes they have propositions that they're putting out there, like this SAVE Act. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of news reports of people talking about the SAVE Act and how women are going to lose their right to vote because of the SAVE Act. One of the things that they try to put in the SAVE Act is that you have to have proof of citizenship. And most times the proof of citizenship leads back to a valid birth certificate, valid passport, or valid state issued ID. But they are putting it out in the news because they still trying to use scare tactics on both sides. And I'm going to just be honest about it. They still trying to use scare tactics on both sides. They're putting out there in the news that women are going to lose their right to vote because their last name is no longer going to match their birth certificate if they are married. Okay, so I read over the SAVE Act. In the SAVE Act, Again, they are trying to request proof of citizenship in order to register to vote. They are spinning it in the news that this proof of citizenship is going to be to vote. That is not the case. It is only if you have to register to vote. So if they purge you off the voting registration and that causes you to re-register, that puts you in the criteria of people who have to register to vote, and the proof of citizenship will have to be shown. Now, they're acting like this shit is new. It's not new at all. They proposed this bill years ago. It has already passed the House. It passed the House last year. But they're trying to make it seem like this is something new that just popped up and they're trying to take your rights away because of DEI right now. This is something that they passed last year when nobody was fucking paying attention. And it passed through the House first. It passed through the House when we were Democratic led. There were several Democrats that voted with the Republicans that we needed to provide citizenship in order to register to vote. So, like I said, when I read over the SAFE Act is saying a birth certificate showing that you were born in the United States, a driver's license, and they have the real IDs they have or required for everybody now. The real ID is connected somehow to your birth records. So a real ID or passport that shows that you were born into the United States in order to vote. Born here, but you are still a citizen. You have to show proof that you have gained citizenship to be a citizen with the United States in order to vote. That's what the SAVE Act is saying. How they are spinning it in the news to say that women are going to lose their right to vote because their married last name doesn't match their birth certificate. All fact. They are saying it to you guys to scare the bejeebers out of you, to get you upset, get you enraged, and again to act in fear. We need to stop fucking acting in fear and start learning what the hell this shit is they're talking about. The research is out there. The information is out there. Just like I pulled up what the SAVE Act is, anybody can. And it clearly, line by line, says on the website what the bill was, who presented it, who voted for it, everything. That's how I know that there were 5 Democrats who decided to vote with the Republicans, and that's how it got passed through the House, even though the House had the majority of Democrats back in the time. And now that's all they have to do is pass through the Senate. It is currently on hold right now. It's supposed to go up for vote again in the Senate in July, which we know is going to pass because the Senate right now is led by Republicans. So I just hope I cleared that up. I think somebody wanted me to address that. I don't remember who it was, but that's what it is. So, SAFE Act, if you don't know the acronym, Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act. It's something that we really didn't need because no citizen is supposed to be allowed to vote anyway, but now they're just trying to make sure they safeguard it. What they need to do is get all the dead people off the rolls that voted MAGA. Those are what they have been able to prove. That there has been a lot of people who have died that voted, and they voted Republican. There was a lot of people who voted twice as Republican. They have not shown that same proof when it comes to Democratic votes. So that's what they need to fucking be paying attention to, in my opinion. Am I missing people's chats? I think I am. Oh no, I'm not missing nobody's chats. Okay, cool. So, SAVE Act, we got that covered. Mitch McConnell leaving, voting in the damn midterms and these elections that's coming up, got that covered. The boycotts, got that covered. So, as you probably are aware, the White House released a picture the other day of the felon wearing a crown with the caption that says, "Long live the king." Now, we already know, those of us who have been aware, I already know that this motherfucker was trying to live life in the White House as a king, as a dictator. You know, things like that. We already know that's what he's been trying to do. So the fact that somebody from the White House published that picture and with the caption "Long live the king," they already telling you, this is what we're going to do. He said it before he even got, I refuse to say that motherfucker got elected, Before he didn't really take the oath, because inauguration they said he didn't even put his hand on the Bible or repeat the words either. He didn't even take before he claimed the seat of the president. He had already said what he wanted to do. He had already said that this was going to be the last election that anybody had to vote in. That already told me that he's trying to run this country like a king, like a dictator. It already told me that. So when I saw that image pop out with the caption, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised. Of course, you know, the news media is all in the fucking tizzy. Like y'all didn't fucking know this before. But I guess, I don't know, maybe it was just us content creators that was speaking on it. The news media wasn't paying too much attention. They wasn't paying too much attention to it. I know that. Because I kept saying, ain't nobody acting like they heard him say this shit. They wasn't paying attention to it. And now that he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Oh my God, now he's doing it. It was already outlined in Project 2025. It was already outlined in Agenda 47. He had already said it out of his mouth on several occasions. So now that when they put this image out there that long live the king, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. The man said, just come out and vote this one time. You'll never have to vote again. That's exactly what he said. And for some reason, they all glossed over that shit like he didn't say it or he didn't mean it. He said, he told the Christian people, I ain't even a Christian. I don't even read the Bible. I just need y'all to vote this one time. You never gonna have to vote again. He been saying it. And like I said, and I hate to keep saying it over and over again. We told y'all that. Black people told y'all that. A lot of people told y'all that, and y'all choose to ignore it. Like this fuck around and find out people that's all around her crying about what he did to me. Y'all knew what he was gonna do. And you voted for him anyway. You voted for him. You knew exactly what he was gonna do. Yeah, what's that saying? They rather I can't even think of the saying. Something about cutting your tongue off to spite your face, or cutting your face off to spite. You know, they rather cause harm to themselves if it was gonna cause greater harm to other people, and that's what they voted for. I don't believe none of these fake ass fuck around and find out terrorists at all. Y'all ain't fucking around and found out nothing. Y'all knew it was gonna happen, and what you're trying to do now is gain sympathy from the people who y'all tried to oppress. That's what y'all trying to do now, so y'all can be covered, so we can provide y'all protection in these days, in these times. And of course, you know, there's people out there outraged, they protesting this, that, and the third. Don't do y'all thugtism. For me and for mine. So hello to everybody just logging in. So you say hello to everybody. So I think you and Anna, the only two people talking in here. But anyhow, yeah, I don't believe none of these fuck around and find out terrorists at all. Not there, none of them. All the letters and the think pieces they putting out, the tweet. Miss me with that bullshit. Y'all knew exactly what I was voting for. I didn't know. How you didn't know? You was the same motherfucker that was back there on November 3rd talking about he's just joking. Y'all take stuff too seriously. Y'all can't take. Y'all so sensitive. You the same motherfucker. You knew. Fuck you and your terrorists. That's how I feel about y'all. January 6 people. So January 6 people. Y'all know he pardoned. Was it 1,500 of them? Or did he pardon off 1,500? Did he pardon off 1,500? He pardoned a large number of those January 6 rioters. I thought it was all 1,500 of them. Well, since they have been released, which was January 20th or 21st, one of those 2 days, several of them have went back to jail. I haven't talked about this a lot because I try not to talk about them at all, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about them today. So, just recently, the Proud Boys leader, Enrique Otario, he was just arrested again. He was arrested this time for assault of somebody. You say, let me get my laptop so I can type faster. I got my laptop right here. I'm with you. So yeah, he just got arrested again for assaulting somebody. Matthew Huddle, he was arrested again because he shot and killed an Indiana cop. Theodore Middendorf, arrested again for sexually assaulting a 7-year-old. Daniel Ball, arrested on gun charges. Andrew Take, he's wanted. They haven't even caught up with his ass yet for soliciting a minor. David Daniel, producing and possession of child pornography, arrested again. Guy Refgit had an illegal gun silencer, arrested again. Emily Hernandez killed somebody, drunk driving, arrested again. And it's just gonna keep on coming. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to get to all 1,500 again. And please get their fucking leader. He got 34 fucking felony accounts. He need to be arrested too. Please get their damn leader. Okay, if these motherfuckers fucking up again, I'm quite sure the dumb Donald is fucking up again as well. And he is, because he came out and did a press conference and made this post on Truth Social that says it's not illegal if you saving your country or some shit like that. It's not a direct quote, but I think that's what he was saying. If you're doing it for your country, then it's not illegal. He made that post on Truth Social. So we got all these motherfuckers there. This is the type of support that he has. And I noticed a pattern. Why is sexual assault of women and children one of the prominent factors with majority of these MAGA people? I don't get it. Like, they making pedophilia and sexual assault normal? Because so many people that got 1,000 excuses for these son of bitches. 1,000 excuses for them. And I ain't trying to bring up the Kendrick and Drake beef, but I'm gonna bring it up. Majority of the people that was mad at Kendrick's Super Bowl, that was MAGA, or mad only because Kendrick called Drake a pedophile. And that's because them motherfuckers feel like they getting called out too. Like I told you, when Kendrick did his little act, he didn't even say the word. Everybody in the crowd screamed the pedophile word for him. And if you looked at the dancers on the stage, they spelled out PEDO on the stage. When it got to the A minor part, turned down the stage mics and turned up the mics they had planted in the audience. So it made it seem like it was so much louder when you heard everybody say A minor. Okay, but yeah, a lot. Matt Gaetz, hell, Donald. I don't even say the man's name. The Felon, sexual assault cases. We was already worried about him assaulting his damn daughter because he was too familiar with her in the wrong kind of way. I think he said that if she was older, he would date her or some shit like that. He used to always grab on her. He probably grabbing her by the coochie like he do all other women. It just annoys the shit out of me that we are being run by a bunch of fucking pedophiles and a bunch of people that sexually assault women at will. They want to make it. It's almost like they're going back to a caveman mentality. They want to whoop our ass and drag us through the house by our hair and shit like that. That's all we supposed to be good for is the fucking suck 'em. That's all we supposed to be good for, and pop out babies according to JD Vance, so our mamas could take care of them. Shit like that. And it bothers me to the nth power. It bothers me to the impact. Stop. Who's that? Hey, Alpha, what's going on? And cook. That's all they want us to do. Be barefoot, pregnant, and cooking. That's it. They want to take us back to those days. They're trying to turn back every progression that we have made as a society. And a lot of the progressions that we have made that they are turning back specifically have to do with black people or minorities. Because they know that once we gained our rights, that it was going to trickle down and affect everybody. Like, they can get rights and we still got to fight. Even with the voting rights. When women gained their right to vote, that did not include black women. We still had to fight again. After we had already fight to help them get their shit, we still had to fight again. What's up, cuz? Say you're not doing any of that shit. Okay, You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's exactly what they're trying to do. See, like us at our age, if you watch Handmaid's Tale, we would be the more. Well, actually, I wouldn't be a Martha because I'm still getting my period, so I still would be a handmaid. I wouldn't be because I'd be a fighting motherfucker. But if we had to break down just by age for women my age, I'm not supposed to be able to still have babies. We would have been the Marthas. We'd been the one that's cooking and cleaning and shit. You know, to get the youngsters out there. That's the shit they trying to do. Like I told y'all, I think last week, that in the state of Texas, they have already passed a law that says that women need their husband's permission to get a divorce. But did I tell y'all that, or I just told somebody directly that? I know I had the conversation. I don't remember if I told y'all that in the last live. But yeah, they already passed and shit like that. In Missouri, they already passed a law that says women that holds office cannot wear short sleeves. They're not supposed to wear skirts past their knees. They passed that, y'all. They passed it already. This is shit that, like I said, this is the stuff that's going on while we so busy paying attention to Elon Musk telling the felon that he ain't the fucking president. That shit was crazy as hell right there. One, why is Elon Musk in the fucking office? I'm not understanding not one iota why this man is doing what he's doing. The White House already came out and said too that he has no authority. He's not even running Doge. So if he's not running Doge and he has no authority, how the fuck is he able to get access to the Department of Treasury information? Went to court and the court granted him access to the fucking Department of Treasury. How? He's paid to be there as an advisor. That's his job title. I thought I mentioned that before when I went over Agenda 47 and I was talking about how Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk was supposed to run Doge. Their job is supposed to be an advisor. That's it. He's not supposed to go in and tell this company, you got to shut down and I need access to your files and be given it. He's supposed to be an advisor. And so when they went to court, the White House said as well, he's supposed to be advising them on ways to cut money. Yeah, he's supposed to be advising them on ways to cut money. So when they went to court, Judge Chuckin said that they came too soon. They don't have enough evidence to say that he's violated because, one, they don't have any evidence to say that he's the one actually making the decision. Now, if they're saying that he walked into the USAID building, he hired a private security company to block the doors so the employees and the Congress cannot come in the building. What more evidence do you need? What you looking for? He was there when it happened. But they're saying, the judge is saying, we don't have proof of who actually gave him the instruction to do that. The White House saying they didn't, but then they also saying he never did it. Somebody did. Did the USAID office decide to close their own doors? You know what I'm saying? Somebody did. So I understand what Judge Chuck is saying. We don't have a paper trail. It's basically what he's saying. But you know this is happening. So this is why I got thrown out of court, or why I got dismissed in their favor. But he was given access to the Department of Treasury records. Now, the Department of Treasury, one of the things that fall under the Department of Treasury is the Internal Revenue Service. And I think T.R. Williams is one of the people that I was talking to about this. And she was asking, why would they want access to our tax records? The Department of, the IRS and the Social Security Administration are connected. I used to work at the IRS. I told y'all this before. Worked at the IRS for 10 years. When you file your taxes or when you have anything with Social Security related, the Social Security Administration automatically updates the IRS with all of your information. So if you change your gender, we have it. If you have your birthday, how much money you made, if you retired, whatever, they got that information. Social Security Administration also has access to your state funding. So if you're getting benefits from the state, the Social Security Administration has that record, which in turn, the IRS has that information. So there's a lot that they could do with having access to your tax records through the Department of Treasury. I told y'all personally, I think that what this administration is doing right now is pulling off one of the biggest money heists in history. I think if they do not go past this 4 years, by the time his term is up, the United States will be bled dry of financial resources. That's my own personal opinion. I have no direct proof of that, but I watch too many movies and read too many books for me not to come to that conclusion. Or draining the swamp, as he says it all the time. It's one of his key phrases that the Felon says is, it's time for us to drain the swamp. They are draining the swamp of all the money. Exactly what they're doing. That's what I think they're doing. And they're doing it right under your noses, and you don't realize it. All this funding that they claim they're cleaning up, there's no proof or receipts of the money that they claim that they've taken and where it has been allocated. They stated that they have got rid of $55 billion of wasteful funds. According to the researchers who are researching this, who got access to research it, they have only cleaned up $2 billion. So $53 billion is out there somewhere in the stratosphere, somewhere up in the universe, probably up in one of Elon Musk's rockets. Because you know he fighting against NASA right now too, because NASA didn't want to do something with his fucking SpaceX program. I forgot they wouldn't approve. Oh, something it's supposed to be 2 astronauts that's supposed to be stranded up there, and he wanted to go up there to save the astronauts. Look, he trying to go up there and hide some shit. That's what he trying to do, in my opinion. That's definitely my opinion. I tell you when I'm giving y'all fact or not, and I can tell you when it's my opinion. That's my opinion. He trying to hide some shit. What happened to the $53 billion? You just claimed this $55 billion that you cleaned up of wasteful funds, but only $2 billion of it can be accounted for. Trust me, somebody somewhere stealing this money. They're gonna drain the United States. They're or whoever else to try to attack. We are going to be able to financially afford to defend ourselves. This administration is going to make all changes. It will take next administration 8 to 12 years to get everything back on track. I will be old by then. They always say that it always take in these 2 terms to clean up the mess that somebody left in connection. I lost connection. I'm back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So this is what I don't get. This is the second time that this person has been in office. The first time and now, when he come in the door swinging. He signed an executive order so fast that the fucking ink done ran out. And we feeling this shit right now. Why does it take the opposition so much longer to clean up their shit? Why does it take? Why I don't understand why it take when the opposition is in office, when there's a Democrat in office, or have we had any other leaders? I think we had one independent. When it's the Democrats in office, why it takes them so long to make moves? And this motherfucker's coming in with a pen swipe and changing shit overnight. You can't make that make sense to me. I'm really kind of fed up with all the court cases, but because I don't have an alternate solution to the court cases, I'm trying to shut up about it. But it got to be some other way to try to fight these motherfuckers in court. Because what y'all are doing are waiting for him to fuck up the shit and then try to go to court and hope we win. Kick that motherfucker in the nuts before he even take a piss. That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to do. Anywho, child. Okay, so one of the executive orders that was signed had to do with freedom of speech. There's supposed to be no more censorship on a freedom of speech. But we can see that censorship has definitely been happening. You can't say that you are another gender other than male or female. There was an NFL player, a former NFL player that did a speech the other day, and he was talking about how Maga is Nazis, and then he decided to do a silent protest, and then he was arrested. There's a whole lot of protests that's going on, and people getting arrested left and right. But he just signed an executive order saying that, freedom of speech is a free for all. Anybody can say what they want to say. There's no more censorship on it. And so there's been 73 executive orders signed in his first 30 days, and 68 of them have been passed. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I think his first term, he did 226 executive orders in those 4 years. He's already did 73 in 30 days. Entity 303, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's fucking alarming that he's been allowed to just sign shit willy-nilly like that, and then it affect overnight, and then we keep getting fed the bullshit that change that we take now. You won't see it until we actually leave office. But this motherfucker is doing it over fucking night. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. What the hell else was I gonna talk about, child? I had a whole lot of stuff that I thought I wanted to talk about. I'm sliding. As y'all can see, I be sliding down when I'm sitting down. I think that's it. The White House posted a picture. Oh, okay. I told you about the White House posted a picture of the felon dressed up as a king. There's also been a big thing about inside the Oval Office. This motherfucker has his mugshot framed and put up in the office. There was rumor going around that said that he had banned staff in the White House from using the word felon. That was supposed to be unfounded, not true. But I bet a dime to a dozen ain't none of them motherfuckers using it. They probably afraid to. And I told you about the remember Black History Month was supposed to be canceled. I think they came back and he gave us back our Black History Month. I remember that. Remember he gave it back. I remember making a post about it. I was like, oh dear God, he's allowing us, Massa allowing us to have us Black History Month. Okay, so he had a Black History Month celebration just the other day. And there was a whole bunch of coons in attendance. Tiger Woods, all of a sudden now he's black. He ain't never claimed to be black. We knew he was biracial, but he always claimed to be biracial, or he always claimed his Asian side. Anytime somebody brought up the fact that he was black as well, he always had something negative to say. Anyway, he was there representing black people now. Kodak Black was there. There's a few other rappers that was in the house. And he's supposed to have like a garden that he's going to put these black people statues like Kobe and other people, like they're going to put their statues in this garden, to represent black history. It was let me see if I can find it. Black History Month celebration. Okay, here we go. I can't even call this man president nothing. Give me something. So he abolished the DEI programs Thursday, and after order federal agencies to end the diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and firing staffers. He had a program that honored Black History Month. What am I looking for? Tim Scott was there. Boo him. John James. Boo him. Scott Turner. Boo him. Brooke Rollins. Boo her. Alice Johnson. Boo. Alveda King. Alveda King. The niece of the civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece decided to show up for the festivities. Tiger Woods. Let's see. Let me see this quote. Let's see what the quote. He quotes and says that one of the reasons that he's president today is because of the black vote. No, let's be honest, Don. The reason why you're president today is because Elon Musk tampered with the voting machines the same way he's doing with these security measures in all these departments. Have y'all got Skylink on your phone yet? It's supposed to be a new satellite program, and then you didn't ask for it. You just automatically got the download for it on your phone. Skylink is Elon Musk's satellite program. It's the same program that he used to monitor the voting machines during the election. Do with that information what you will. So on Friday, he ordered the Department of Education to drop their DEI programs within 14 days. I do remember one person. I remember one person was in the audience and they were like, "I'll just see your ass in court." And I know he got upset about it. Okay, let's see what we got. Did I miss something? Hold on, let me get on my phone. I think I missed it and it's not letting me back up. Oh, that was Entity 303 saying even better. Entity 303, when you said you've been better, what are we referring to? Are we talking about like the state of what's going on in the politics? Or you got something personal going on that you wanted to share? This is an open chat, you know, we can talk about whatever. Within reason. Before I shut it down. So let me know if there's something specific that you want to talk about. Okay. That's pretty much all my subject matter that I was going to discuss. Was there anything that anybody else wanted to discuss directly? I've been trying to keep this short and simple. Yeah, if you came in late, at the top of the chat, there's a pinned link for the economic boycotts that are going on, or for the pending boycotts that are going on. If you wanted to find out information on what the boycotts are, also the contact information for the person who's organizing those, it's all in that link. Just hit the link and you can go there and see it. Like I said, right now we're still within the Black History Month boycott against Target, but on February 28th, there's a call, a worldwide call, for nobody to buy anything on that particular day. And then after that, there's a list of other dates and weeks that they are planning to boycott. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. Hold on, let me go through my channel and see what we got. Put it up on my chest. Okay, Mitch McConnell announced he would not be seeking re-election in 2026. He said that shit last summer, so it was not a shock to me. So, move on from there. Oh, if you didn't know, Mapquest has an app. So if you're boycotting Google Maps because they changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, Mapquest still exists. I thought that you still had to print that shit out. No, they actually have an app that can still help you get from destination A to B. Before as I know, Mapquest is only good in the United States. So like I used when I was overseas and I was trying to find somewhere to go, I would still use Google Maps then. I don't know. The president of Mexico is supposed to be suing. Let me see what's going on with Claudia. Claudia be doing some shit, boy. Mexico suing over Gulf. I brought this up in the last live. So nothing new from the last live. Mexico threatened to sue Google over the Gulf of America name change. Me personally, on Google Maps. So, like if you're on your phone, I'm not sure how it is on the computer, but on your phone, you see the word label. You can click that, and you can rename it yourself. So on my phone, it still says the Gulf of Mexico. I ain't never been there, ain't never drove around it or nothing. But on my map, when it pops up, it says Gulf of Mexico for me because I changed the label myself. Like you can add nicknames to certain areas or put my favorite place or whatever under the labeling. So I just changed it to Gulf of Mexico. I also did feedback and put to Google that they have erroneous information reported under the Gulf of Mexico because the National Maritime International Waters Department that actually names all the international waters, legally they still call it the Gulf of Mexico. So Google should not have changed it on the map because it's not under the maritime agreements. It's called the Gulf of Mexico. So, but if you wanted another source to drive your car around with, you need your GPS to get you where you're going. Mapquest still exists. You can download it. And it's another one out there. I forgot the name of it that you can use. Okay, so that's that one. Address that topic. Okay, so what was the next thing I had here? Oh, that was about Elon Musk having no authority. We talked about that already. Oh, I got a lot of new viewers on here. So if any of y'all are watching this video, I said it already on the community tab, but if you don't go to my community tab, you might have missed this. I am not the motherfucking one to play with. I've already been in my triggered state of mind, but I've been trying to be nice because I've been trying not to be angry. And so I see that a lot of the new people that's coming on here, I want to say they're children because they act like children. But like in internet term or slangs, y'all call these motherfucker trolls. Okay. Find you some business. Get you some mental help. I have provided the mental health hotline, website, and phone number on the community tab. Go find one of them people to fucking play with, or go call on Jesus and seek some help from him. But don't fucking play with me, okay? Cause I'm this close to snapping on a few motherfuckers. I'm trying to be nice. I really am. I'm really trying to be nice. Okay, so TV news. We got Raising Kanan coming back next month, March 7th. I will be reviewing. I know I have not caught up on my reviews that I was supposed to be reviewing lately. I haven't been in the right fucking mind frame. But I plan on being back in the mind frame March 7th. And I pray 50 Cent don't do nothing else stupid that's going to have to make me boycott his dumb ass too. Trying to... Well, okay. Handmaid's Tale. April 8th. That's coming back. I will be reviewing it. Now, I do still plan on going back and doing the shit that I haven't done. I had started reviewing the TV show Lost. I told y'all Lost was one of my favorite TV shows ever. I left off on episode 2. It's 6 seasons. It's 25 episodes a season. We got a long motherfucking way to go there. So what I'm going to start doing, the people who are my members, my membership has dropped, and I understand why, because I haven't been on here like I'm supposed to. My members are going to get all those videos first. I'm probably going to drop a whole season on y'all first. And then it'll start coming out like on a weekly basis or what have you for everybody else. For Lost and what else for? I still have to do Blood and Water. Got to finish that out. Something else I was doing. It was 3 shows. Lost, Blood and Water. Oh, and I was doing the season 1 of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if y'all didn't realize it. I never reviewed season 1 of Handmaid's Tale. When I started on season 2. I did a summary video of the entire season 1. Now I'm going back through episode by episode and reviewing it, and it's triggering the fuck out of me again because there's too much shit going on in politics right now that put me the TV show was reminding me of. So, but April 8th is when the next season, the final season of Handmaid's Tale is supposed to come out. So I plan on having all of season 1 done before then. Trust me, y'all, it's gonna be done. After this final season comes out, The Handmaid's Tale, The Testament. So you never watched Handmaid's Tale? It's a hard watch, but it's worth watching. You see so many parallels about what's going on. If you don't watch the show, just watch my reviews. Trust me, you'll get a good understanding of what the hell is happening in the show. But yeah, after The Handmaid's Tale ends, The Testament begins the following year, 2026, right? The Testament is 15 years after The Handmaid's Tale end. They've already started dropping the trailers. They already start talking about who the people are going to be playing certain people. So since they've already shared this, I'm going to let y'all know. Hannah is in The Testament. Jelly Bean, Holly, Nicole, she's in The Testament. Aunt Lydia is in The Testament. So y'all know this final season of The Handmaid's Tale, Aunt Lydia ain't gonna get killed, because she in The Testament. So if you didn't see the trailer and I just spoiled it for you, I'm sorry, but not really, because it's out there. It's out there. Okay, so yeah, that's happening. What else here? I talked about the Super Bowl already last time. Oh, okay. So I don't know if y'all knew, when Vivek Ramaswamy this got pushed out of Doge. He got quiet. People don't hear him talking no more. He's running for governor of Ohio, child. There's something going on with Ohio. He's running for governor of Ohio. So he ain't going nowhere. I don't even think he live in Ohio, but he's running for governor. Oh shit, I forgot what that was. Virginia just passed something. I'll come back to that. You still can activate by calling your legislative leaders, and there's like certain topics that are most imperative to you. You could take 5 minutes, make 5 calls. That initiative is still going on. They had shut the phone line down. Hey Linnell, what's going on? They had shut the phone number down. Did they go through? Oh, that's too much. They had shut the phone number down because they said too many people was calling. And basically, these calls go straight to your legislative leaders for you to tell them exactly what's on your fucking mind in regards to all the bullshit changes that's going on. I'm trying to get the damn link up again. Copy link. I just tried to copy link. Okay, 5calls.org. Okay, let me do it that way. I'm just going to type it out. HTTPS 5calls.org. If you don't know what to say, it provides you with a script that you can read the script and just fill in your name or what have you. So you can start letting these representatives that are representing you, your city, your state, your county, what have you, you can let them know how the fuck you feel about what's going on in this current administration. They said we crashed the lines the first time, but it's still open for you to call yourself. I just put that down there too. Can I pin that one also? No. Alfred said you're very concerned about the new FBI director, Kash Patel. I don't know. I don't know how he got in office. How he got in. Hegseth. How he got in. The lady. I can't even think of her name right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. How she got in. I didn't look at the votes. I didn't look at the votes at all. So let me see how the votes went. Cause at least with Hegseth, the reason why he got in is because JD Vance had to break the tie. Let's see. Cash Patel. What was the vote? Let's see what his vote says. With a vote of 51 to 49, he was able to get into as the FBI director. There was 2 Republicans, Susan Collins of Maine and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, who joined the Democrats in voting to oppose Patel. But it wasn't enough. And if he has he's voted in his so his seat, unfortunately, is a 10-year assignment. However, he could be replaced by another president. So if by chance we do have another election and we do take the White House back out of the hands of Maga, that president can remove him. The FBI director that was there before was Chris Wray, right? He was appointed in 2017. He resigned when Biden left office because Trump plans to fire him, right? And I just don't get the people who are resigning. How is that benefit? I hear a lot of people saying that they resigning so because if they quit, they can't get another government job and they can't come back in government service, so they protecting their jobs. One, I know that's bullshit because I've quit the government so many times and I'm still an employee of the government. My current job right now, I have quit 3 fucking times and I still was able to go back into government service. I quit the IRS and still went to the job I am now in government service. So I don't know where people are getting that narrative from, that if they quit that they can't come back into office. Admiral says, does anyone in the chat think that this press will last the entire 4 years? No, Admiral's asking the chat, do any of y'all think that the Felon is going to last 4 years? You know how they say evil lives long lives? That's the only reason why I say he would, but I don't think. I said in the beginning I don't think that he will. I think that his own people are going to replace him by taking him out. That's what I think. But then when they do that, they're just going to put another one of their own in their place. JD Vance is waiting to step up. Sonia says that at the state America is in, you think he will be there for the full 4 years. Desi J says that they don't know. She just don't know. I just have my speculations at this rate. I'm just like, it's just February. Why it seem like we done already went through full term with this man? It's just February. Like, how much more angry am I gonna be? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. I really hope he don't. But the people that come up underneath him, they ain't no better. He putting all these Project 2025 people into place. He locking them into their positions. Like you said, like just with the Cash Patel, he got a 10-year job. A 10-year job. And the way that the Democrats moving, if a Democrat got into office, they ain't gonna fire him. They gonna be too scared to. You say it feel like a year. It does feel like we've been going for this a long damn time. Like, why is it taking so fucking? What? Ooh. Let's see. What anything just pop up? Oh, that's my cousin. Okay. But like I said, I have seen a lot of people in these like town hall meetings they've been showing on TV. First of all, the people have been packing out the town hall meetings, and they have been coming in to argue back and forth with their leaders. The problem is what I feel like we have always encountered. Like, people complain a lot about people not showing up for voting. Like I say during the midterms, I'm gonna agree. People don't show up to fucking vote. But even when they do show up to vote, if we get somebody in office that we think is going to help us, 9 times out of 10, these motherfuckers don't, and that's the problem. Like, all these people on these town halls that I'm watching, I'm seeing on TV, people are bitching at these people, telling them what their thoughts and their feelings are, and the person that they voted for is saying, well, I think he's doing a good job. That ain't for you to decide. You're supposed to be representing the people. You're not supposed to be going there based off of your own personal opinion. You're supposed to be representing the people. And if the people you represent is saying it's a fucking problem, then you as their representative, it should be a fucking problem. That's your job. You represent the people. But yeah, the town halls have been I've been watching a few of them. But I honestly think that I personally think that a lot of the people that are at these town halls aren't the people who voted for them. They're the people who just, like us, we have to deal with whoever the fuck is in leadership. So we're trying to hold them accountable. That's what I'm seeing. I could be wrong. I could be misinterpreting what I'm saying. But it looks like it's people who didn't want them to be in that position in the first place. And that's who's speaking up at these town halls. Did the Vice speak today? I don't think the JD Vance. I haven't seen JD Vance speak in a long time. JD Vance. Let's see. So JD Vance had a speech 2 days ago. Oh, he said something stupid again. He encourages young men to ignore the broken culture because this culture wants a world full of androgynous idiots. This was the speech that he gave 2 days ago. And MAGA people are mad at him for making that speech. But yeah. He doesn't say much. I'm starting to yawn. What's this got to do with Germany? Elon Musk says that JD Vance hasn't boosted far right ahead of German election. So like for some reason Elon Musk is getting involved in all the politics of the other countries. Elon Musk feels that JD Vance should be in Germany talking to the far right more. The far right people in Germany have not really got on board with JD Vance yet. So Elon Musk thinks that he's not doing a good job. So JD Vance and Elon Musk went to Germany and spoke to a group of far right people, a far right party in Germany ahead of their election. But they said that it's highly unusual American interventions. So basically, let me try to sum it up. Elon Musk and JD Vance went to Germany in order to persuade their far-right people to be MAGA. I'm paraphrasing, right? And it didn't go over too well. Let's see. So whoever AFD is, I don't know what to stand for. If I can back it up. It's an alt-right group, but I don't know what the AFD, what the D stand for. So the alt-right party has been kind of like holding second place over there for the past year, and they thought that he was going to get a bigger share of the polling votes. But Vance and Musk present didn't sway the people's opinions. They were hoping it was. They was basically hoping to go over there and brainwash a lot of German people into taking a more MAGA approach in their politics, and it didn't work. They, like I said, Elon Musk been doing it all over Europe though. This is the first time I've seen them going together. The AFD is basically trying to do the same thing. Like they're trying to do mass deportations. They're trying to remove government regulations. They trying to let's see. But the reason they're saying that they didn't have such a good impact is because AFD has been primarily anti-American altogether. So they don't give a damn to hear advice from any Americans, no matter what side of the aisle they stand on. So, like I say, they went over there thinking that they was finna big up and get some camaraderie over there with this AFD group in Germany. But the AFD group was like, I don't give a fuck what side you on, you still American, so fuck you. That's pretty much how that went. Woo, that was a lot. Okay, let's see. Anything else I'm missing? Okay. Desi said they didn't like him calling himself king. What's going on with them in Russia? Okay, let's see. Let's see, Russia. Because I haven't been paying attention to the Russian politics at all. There's a Trump-Putin summit that they are trying to prepare for. Let's see. Russia says that the U.S. is offering the United Nations resolution on war. Here we go. The Felon and the dictator are planning on having a meeting. Was that today? Wait a second. On Saturday. That's today, right? Okay. A felon and dictator summit will be a clear departure from Western efforts to isolate Moscow over its war in Ukraine. They could be having broad talks on global issues, not just the war. They plan to meet within 2 weeks to pave the way for further talks among their senior officials. Marco Rubio had met in Saudi Arabia just a few days ago, agreeing that it was going to start having a conversation about ending the war in Ukraine and improving their diplomatic and economic ties. U.S. senior officials have suggested Ukraine will have to give up its goal of joining NATO. Okay, so they're trying to make them negotiate. Okay, so Ukraine was not part of NATO before, and they have been asking to become a part of NATO. Once you're a part of NATO, then you are afforded with all the same protections and allyship that NATO allows, right? So what they have been suggesting, the United States senior officials have been suggesting that Ukraine back off of trying to join NATO, and then they will allow them to keep 20% of their country that Russia has already seized. That's their solution. Now, there was no Ukrainian officials that was present at this meeting that happened in Saudi Arabia. And then the Felon also wants Ukraine. So not only forget about joining NATO, not only take 20% of the property back that Russia already took from you. In addition, the Felon also wants them to give them money. Or they have to give up something. He said they have to give up something for all the money that the United States has given to them. And once they do that, then they're going to try and get the war settled. I told you this is a money heist. Somehow, some kind of way, this Trump administration is bleeding people dry when it comes to money. So, according to the Felon, he wants the Ukraine to give up something for all the money that we have, the United States have given to them. And he's going to try to get the war settled and try to get all the death ended. So what he's asking for, here we go. He's asking for a piece of earth, a rare piece of earth, make sure it's rare, and a lot of oil. Anything that we can get. He's very confident with his scare tactics that he can get this done this week. Yeah, as y'all know, I'm ad-libbing some of my own words into this. But what he said he wanted to get, that was a direct quote. So we're asking for rare earth and oil, anything that we can get. That's what he wants Ukraine to give up. Zelensky said he ain't signing no damn deal with the Felon for any minerals, despite the growing pressure. And any agreement that he signed with the United States must include security guarantees. Don't trust him, Zelensky. Don't trust him. Currently, what they have drafted, the Felon is not ready to accept. So he's still trying to make changes. Basically, he's trying to bully this country into handing over resources. So not only financial resources as far as like money, but like just like natural resources. I think that he's going to do his best to drain not only these other countries, but the United States of their resources as well. I think that's why so many, like, if y'all are going to the stores, there are so many things in there that is short. It's a food shortage going on that people ain't even paying attention to. I don't know if this happened to y'all. Back when COVID happened in 2020, they in Florida banned people from buying seeds where you could plant your own food and everything. And they claimed that they was doing this because the farmers were short on seed and feed and stuff like that. And I feel like I need to go out and buy a whole bunch of damn seeds to protect myself. So if something like that happens, if they start to really hit our pockets for our food sources, then I'll be able to grow my own food. I don't know how it's going to work with the water, because I feel some kind of way he's going to try to contaminate the water or control the water as well. The same way he did in California. After the fires that happened, he promised to open up the dams or whatever to help contain the fires. But what he did instead was open up areas that flooded out the farms. So did a lot of harm in California to the farmlands. And he intentionally flooded out the farms, places that were not being burned. And this was just what, a couple weeks ago. More planes. Yeah, I didn't know if that was like nationwide or whatever, but I know here in Florida, they had put a ban on just like me as a regular person shopping in to go in there and buy seeds. So yeah, I've been like, something in my mind has been like, you need to buy seeds. You need to buy soil. So in the event that you need to have your own food, I would have to become a fucking vegetarian or something, because I don't know how to raise chickens and cows and all that stuff. But yeah, and buy just bags of grain, bags of rice, and bags of flour, stuff like that. I just feel like I should be buying just bottles of them big jugs, 5-gallon jugs, to go out there and fill them up with water too. I don't know. I just, in my soul, tell me I should be buying it. Because if it happened the same way COVID did, like I didn't know it happened everywhere. But yeah, a lot of people, it happened a lot. Just trying to be prepared. What am I talking about? I was going to talk about something else, y'all. I don't even remember. The planes. Have never in my life seen so many accidents with the planes than I have in the past 3 weeks. I want to say the latest plane crash was a Delta flight. It might not have been the latest. Let me check. The plane landed upside down. It had to roll. Oh, I know them. Oh no, that wasn't okay. The most recent one, in Maryland, just about 5 hours ago, an 18-year-old pilot crashed a single-engine plane. The pilot, however, did walk away from the crash. Now, why did this young person crash? I don't know. Okay, but before then was the Delta airline plane that crashed in Toronto, Canada. That plane skidded across the tarmac and then flipped over upside down. The Delta airline is facing lawsuits over the Toronto plane crash after it offered the passengers $30,000. Wow. What's crazy is Delta airline was one of the airlines that hadn't rolled back the DEI program. I think they have now. I don't know. I had a website that listed every place that was rolling back the DEI stuff. Delta. The DC plane crash. There's no survivors. Plane crashes in 2025. We've had 14 fatal plane crashes. 2 small planes collided in mid-air at Marana Regional Airport in Arizona, resulting in 2 fatalities. This crash marked the second fatal mid-air plane crash in the United States this year, with a total of 14 fatal aircraft accidents reported in 2025. We just in February. That's crazy. The Black Hawk helicopter in American Airlines, 67 people died there. The DC mid-air collision, 6 people. Okay, the Delta airline, that's the one that flipped over. There's been a total of 94 actual accidents. Hey, Musically Me, what's going on? Okay, I missed what you said. Yeah, it seems to be every accident every week, Vaughn. Tiger Woods, yeah, we talked about him earlier about how he's something else. I seen all of a sudden now Tiger Black. He ain't never claimed to be black before. Kodak Black. First of all, he needs drug therapy. Cause there's been some stuff going on with that young sir that been crazy as hell. I think he was out in the middle of the street tweaking one day, just like last week. But Kodak Black, he got some new charges. Because I know during Trump's first administration, Kodak Black was one of the people that Trump pardoned. He pardoned him. He pardoned Lil Wayne. He got new charges. Let me look that up. Let me see. Like, staying in trouble. Kodak Black charges. They have a timeline of Kodak Black legal troubles. Lord have mercy. Okay, so give me a timeline. I just want the timeline. In October 2015, he was arrested on kidnapping, battery, and other charges. December 2015, he was arrested for marijuana possession. February 2016, he was arrested on a sexual battery charge. April 2016, he was arrested for weapons possession. May of 2016, a Broward County arrest for open warrants, false imprisonment, and armed robbery. While he was in jail for those arrests, he also got a criminal sexual misconduct charge and marijuana possession charge as well. August 2016, he had house arrest. September 2016 is when he actually was sentenced to jail. He was only sentenced for 4 months. Then November 2016, he got extradited to South Carolina. He had sexual battery charges there. December 2016, and we in 2025. We still in 2016. He was freed from jail in South Carolina as he posted bond. 2017, he was arrested for violating house arrest and assault. 2017, he had another house arrest violation. He was also accused of grabbing his anger management counselor and threatened to attack her. 5 days later, he was found guilty on violating his house arrest. Good God. January 2018, arrested again for weapons and drug possession and child neglect. April 2018, he was sentenced for arrest to serve a year in prison. And April 2019, arrested for weapons possession. He was apprehended by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents trying to go over into Canada from New York. In November 2019, he was sentenced again to jail on federal charges this time. We're supposed to do 3 years. While he was in jail, he had fights with the guards. He filed a lawsuit for the guards beating him up. And in January 2021, that's when Donald Trump pardoned him. He commuted his prison sentence. Okay, so what happened since then? That's all I got. After he was commuted, they don't have any more legal charges, at least on this article that I'm seeing. That's why I said I didn't think that he had arrest after arrest after arrest. He ain't even making music no more, is he? Yeah, I didn't think he had did any more crimes since he got pardoned or got let out of jail by the felon. But I know he was just like on the street tweaking out. Just recently. And like people was just like walking around him filming him. Here we go. His lawyer claimed that he wasn't tweaking out. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that. That's him. He was sitting in the middle of the street, twitching like Smokey on Friday, eating chicken wings. But he was like really like just tweaking out. And his lawyer saying that he ain't on drugs. Something was wrong with him. A recent video, sitting in the middle of the road while eating chicken wings. Yeah, something wrong with him. I don't know what it is. But his lawyer claiming he ain't on drugs. Could have fooled me. Who's? And what's his name? Kanye said that he was going to help him. Oh, that's right. He declared himself a Nazi too. Yeah, Kanye declared himself a Nazi. And he the second black Nazi, I guess, because wasn't the dude from North Carolina, he called himself a Nazi too. Child. But yeah, Kanye's supposed to be helping him. Puffy. We just getting all off topic now. Sean Puffy Combs, his lawyer quit on him yesterday. He said under no circumstances is he willing to go down this rabbit hole him any further. He will not be helping him out in any kind of way. Anthony Rico is his name. He filed a motion to step down from his legal team. Said, although I have provided him with the highest level of legal representation expected by the court, under no circumstances can I continually effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs. So he's stepping down. Because I had reported on this earlier, the young lady who filed the charges against Jay-Z has recanted her case. Is that the correct legal term? Let me see if the cases were dismissed. Okay. Yep, his charges were dismissed. Does it say why? I got all these resources here that's not legitimate resources. That's what I'm trying to. Jay-Z's legal team bribed people to sue the lawyer for P. Diddy accusers. So his case, okay, so Jay-Z's case by the woman who said that she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Combs at the age of 13, the case has now been dropped. When I saw that it had been dropped, people were saying that it was dismissed because she was lying. The lady here admitted that some of her facts, the details, were not 100% accurate because it happened over 30 years ago. But the fact that the sexual assault and the rape happened was still true. That's the only thing she said had changed. Since then, the case has now been dropped. When I heard it had been dropped, my first thought was, who got to her? Either they paid her off under the table, or they threatened her to the point that she was afraid for her life. That's my own opinion. Okay. I still 100% believe that something happened. Don't know what, but something happened. So now, from what I'm seeing, that Jay-Z's legal team is trying to bribe people to sue the lawyer for the people who are accusing P. Diddy. So all people who saying the P. Diddy assaulted them, Jay-Z's legal team is threatening to sue those people's lawyers. Make it make sense. Probably some of you think you probably paid her off. Oh no, that wasn't a video shoot, Sonya. That was him. He was in the middle of the street tweaking out. It wasn't a video shoot. And he, even though his lawyers are saying that he wasn't on drugs, after Kanye said that he was going to go down there and help him because apparently Kodak needs some help, and not for people to just be talking about him, Kodak thanked him for offering help. So, yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's strange though that Jay-Z's lawyer is trying to sue the people who are suing P. Diddy. Not in relation to his self. They just trying to sue. That's weird. It's
another twist in the legal show.
Absolutely weird. Okay. Okay, anything else I'm missing in the news? Anything else I'm missing? Alright, well, we've been going a full 2 hours strong. I appreciate y'all being here. I gotta use the bathroom. My lips dry, starting to look like, no, I'm smoking crack. Because they dry and ashy. Because I forgot I had water. I could have been drinking water and hydrating. I wasn't drinking the water at all. I gotta pee. Alright, so I think everything got covered. So I just want to thank you all for being here. Shout out to Anna LA for coming through. She was early into the gate. Von D Gaming in the building. Desi J, Sonya Renee. Had a new person come in. Avril. I've never pronounced your last name, Avril. Avril Ramsey. My cousin Just Be Real. Entity 303. That was somebody new. And Linnell Vitale came through in the building. Thank y'all all for coming through. Musically Me. I appreciate y'all all being here. I'm trying to do maybe a live maybe once a month is what I'm trying to do. But like I said, blood and water. I'm gonna get back on the ball with that. Lost recaps. Getting back on the ball with that. It was something else I was reviewing. Have no freaking clue what it is right now, but I'm gonna get back into that. And then March 7th, so I'm gonna be on the money with that. Our girl Keisha Charmaine. Oh, like Rain. Oh, Ever Rain. Hey, I like that. Okay, so our girl Keisha Charmaine. Our Loctician and Hair Guru. She actually has a cameo on Raising Kanan this season. She had one last season in the dance scene. We kind of missed it, but we didn't. Yeah, she's in this scene as well. She's in one of the scenes with Jukebox. So I'll make sure I'm gonna point that out when I get to that scene. Handmaid's Tale, April 8th. That begins that as well. Something else I'm missing. Oh, I am planning on starting. I have a Twitch channel that I'm never on, y'all. But I think I'm going to either plan to start my Twitch channel or maybe like a Discord or something. So when I do TV show reviews, some of the episodes we could watch together. So that way you have my live reaction. And then I'll still do my recap on the channel. But we'll see. We'll see how they go. So I may activate my Twitch channel to allow people to come in and watch what the hell I'm watching. And I'll send y'all out the information. Like I've been having a Twitch channel for years. I just don't do anything on it. I just watch other people. So I'll let y'all know and how that goes as far as like trying to watch content. I don't want to start a Patreon account. One reason because I'm not good at reactions right now. Because one, I really hate to talk while I'm watching a TV program. Because I be trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But I may, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. I'll let y'all know how things go. I will see y'all in another video sometime soon. Again, y'all not getting travel and talk because I'm not traveling. I'm not at work. I twisted my ankle New Year's Eve or the day before New Year's Eve, and the limitations that they have placed on me as far as my foot is concerned is not allowing me to actually work. So I haven't been at work, but I do go to therapy on Wednesday, so maybe I'll do like a ride with me Wednesday or something like that. I don't know, but thank y'all for being here. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you soon. Peace.